Hello guys, this is your weekly reading for January 7th through 13th. So I know you're like, I see your face. That's because in 2018 I decided that I wanted to do more face-to-face videos because I feel like we connect better. I noticed that I would say for me, I would like to see the people that I'm actually getting readings from and interact with facial expressions. I have a lot. So, yeah, I don't know what else to say about that. I just feel like it would be better for us. My face-to-face readings work out well. So why not, right? So let's try something different. So we're going to start with the element of earth, or this is the element of earth, and we're going to start with Taurus. Okay, so Spirit, what do you have for Taurus for January 7th through 13th, 2018? What would you like them to know, be aware of, or pay attention to? The first card to fall out on the table was the Seven of Cups. Okay, the Seven of Cups talks about confusion. It talks about being an illusion as well, okay, within a situation, but we'll see. On the bottom of the deck you have the Five of Cups. The Five of Cups talks about loss. I'm also hearing feeling withdrawn, which is interesting because it's not the Five of Pentacles or the Hermit, but that is in your spread. We'll get to that. So it feels as though you're trying to move away from a loss. What could possibly be from a Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces, or a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Okay, so you're trying to walk away from some loss, dealing with your thoughts within a situation as well. And then we move to the Chariot and the Ten of Wands. Okay, the Chariot tells me that you are trying to find your direction, your willpower, where you want to go, okay, and dealing with the heaviness of what's happening. Yes, the heaviness of what's happening. So we get to the Seven of Cups. It talks about illusions. It talks about being forced to make a decision, okay? You can stay in your illusion of wanting someone or something to come back. That's what I hear, okay? Because it feels like you're in a state of thinking. You're overthinking a situation. Overthinking causes you to be in an illusion or stay within an illusion when it's time for you to get out of that. It's definitely time for you to move on, make a choice for yourself, especially next to the Judgment. It talks about making choices. It may have to do with that Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, or a Virgo I see here. Or Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, okay? So it's just time for you to make a decision or to move on from something. And this is you working hard on yourself, working hard with your thoughts. I feel like you're being very meticulous about the things that you're thinking about. Overthinking a situation, you don't need to do that. Possibly talks about focusing on work as well, because you have the Queen of Wands. It's like, if I can't have this, if this situation doesn't work out or isn't working out, then I'm going to focus my energy on myself. I'm going to focus my energy on work. I'm going to focus my energy on something else, okay? You may be focusing your energy on an Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius, but it definitely talks about you needing to make a choice. The Judgment is a wake-up call. So it's a wake-up call for you to step out of your illusions, okay? And cooperate more with the plan that Spirit has for you, or start something new for your life. Because what you're doing is just sitting in this sadness. And it's definitely time for you to move on. Even though it's going to be hard, it'll be good for you to do, okay? Law of attraction. This talks about what you attract, okay? If you think positive thoughts, you'll attract positive things. If you think negative thoughts, you'll attract negative things like that. It's all about having the power to choose your thoughts and align them with love, peace, and harmony. So it's about attuning yourself to higher frequencies, okay? And what it means by higher frequencies is not being caught in illusions. Okay? If someone leaves or someone cheats and they leave, don't think, oh, they're going to come back if I just think positive thoughts. It's not really about that. What happens is things are being cleared out for you so you can start new things, so you can focus on yourself. There are things that you need to focus on that you haven't been focused on because your thoughts are elsewhere. Okay? Okay, so next we have Virgo. All right. Spirit, what do you have for Virgo? For January 7th through 13th, what would you like them to know, be aware of, or pay attention to at this time? And Virgo. You had two cards fall out of the deck. The Ten of Swords and the Ace of Wands. The Ten of Swords brings about endings within your life, but it brings about endings and things that should have ended a long time ago. Okay, with this card. And these things needed to end so you could start a new beginning, possibly with an Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. This could be something needed to end with a Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius so you can have a new beginning or find this new person. Okay? And if it is a new person, it's definitely someone different than what you're used to. And that may be a turnoff for you. On the bottom of the deck, you have the Tower. The Tower talks about knocking down your old beliefs. Okay, so you can focus on new things in your life. Hence, the Page of Wands. Okay, so let's see. Yeah, the Tower is knocking down this feeling of somebody left you. Somebody walked away without a moment's notice. They may have given you a reason, but it doesn't feel like a solid reason to you, okay? And I feel like this shook you up. You felt like everything was fine or everything was going to be fine. You felt contentment. This is the thing, what I'm feeling. I'm feeling like it wasn't always fine, or it wasn't really fine, but you were fine in it. I hope that makes sense to you. And it caused you some worry, anxiety, thinking about the past, but whatever this is helping you knock it down. So it's time for you to end that, to let something go. It's time for you to move past it so you can start something new. There may be a new job, new stability, focusing on new things. This is a new offer for you, a new offer on life. Could be this Page of Wands, okay? So something new is coming into your life, or you have a new creative outlook on things. It's much different than where you were. You feel brand new, quote unquote. Okay? You feel brand new. You have some sort of clarity. Two Aces talks about major new beginnings. Okay? So you have some new clarity, some new change in your life. But it's interesting because below the Devil card, you have the Knight of Wands. Okay, so this talks about old habits. Old habits that you once ended are coming back. All right, now these old situations or old habits that you should have moved on from, but you're just at the beginning of it, especially with the Page. Okay, so it's not like you've been in it before, or this is something new for you. I mean, this is something new for you. This is not something old for you. That's what I meant to say. Okay. The thing about the Devil card is this is something coming into your life to test this theory of this Tower energy knocking something down. So you have the chance to move past it, or you have the chance to go back in it. That's really up to you what you want to do. It's just that it's there for you, because under it you have the Knight of Wands. So you have the chance to get out of this page energy, make that change with the Devil card, come to the clarity that you need to, and move on to this Knight of Wands, okay? Where you're running into this new beginning. You're actively in it, making these new beginnings happen, which may be with a fire sign, okay? Yeah, I'm going to leave that there, okay? So let's see what your oracle card is for this week, Virgo. This one wanted to come out first, okay? It's innocence. I'm going to read this. Give us your feelings of heaviness so we can lighten your load. Give us any guilt, anger, or blame that may shroud your loving outlook. Enjoy the peace within your heart once more. This talks about it not being anyone's fault. This talks about moving on from blame. Blame is not going to help you grow. Blame is not going to help you learn. Okay? So it's about when this Devil energy comes in, what choice are you going to make? Are you going to move forward, or are you going to continue to move back into where you were? You have an opportunity to go from starting something new to being within something new and actually being someone new. You have strong beginnings here. A new job, a new secure life, a new secure home, a new secure outlook on life, and clarity on what's real. Because you have put things to an end, or it's time to put things to an end. Okay? So we're going to move to Capricorn. Okay, Capricorn. Spirit. What do you have for Capricorn for January 7th through 13th? What would you like them to know, be aware of, or pay attention to at this time? Capricorn, January 7th through 13th. You had 2 cards fly out. I'm trying to get the shuffle together. There we go. Okay, let's see what they are. Wow, 2 of Wands and the 8 of Wands. Lots of movement here. So there is some messages, some knowledge, a lot of movement towards a new beginning, okay? Towards a decision being made in something where it wasn't any movement or wasn't a decision being made, okay? Now, the 2 of Wands talks about cooperation. It talks about early opportunities and something new happening, okay? And that's coming from all of these messages or all of this news that's coming in. It may have to do with your career, because right here you have the 9 of Pentacles. So it's about you, about yourself, okay? About your stability, about you, whatever these messages are. It may have to do something with you being an entrepreneur, okay? So you're getting a whole lot of good messages or a lot of good feedback about your career leap that you did, okay? It could also be about your direction, something new happening in your direction. It's like you had a vision on what it is that you want to do with your life, with your career, with any situation, really, with the Wands. Wands are about growth, so it could be related to any situation. And there is some growth coming in within that situation. Lots of Wands at the beginning, okay? Something new coming in, but you have to make a decision. You are going to spend some time trying to decide if this is what you want to do. You may withdraw from a situation or continue doing what you were doing before you make the choice. You also could be asking a Virgo for some assistance, or a Virgo could help you out with something, okay? But This is about being alone. This could be about being alone, okay? If it doesn't have anything to do with career, this is messages coming in from someone, possibly a fire sign, who wants to try something new, okay? They're very adamant. This could be a person that's older than you, but you don't know if you want to make the decision on that relationship because you've been by yourself for so long and focusing on yourself. But what made me think of that is because under this Nine of Pentacles, you have the Ten of Swords. That talks about endings, okay? So that's the ending of being alone, the ending of being stagnant, the ending of being withdrawn, okay? And something new coming in because there is a change. Let's see what you have on the bottom of the deck. You have the Ten of Wands. The Ten of Wands means that there's a lot of work. Not a lot, but there's some work that still needs to be done, okay? There are a lot of responsibilities that you may have on your own end, but there's still something that needs to be taken care of. The Knight of Wands talks about someone coming in, definitely, with passion and energy. But I feel like they like you because you're alone. They like you because they can trust you. They like you because you're stable. But even though this person is trying to come in, you're fighting it. But the reason why you're fighting it is because with the Four of Swords, it looks as though they took a passive approach to you before, meaning that they could be coming back in, or you're not sure if you can really trust them, okay? That's what I see here. If it has to do with career, it could be that you were fighting because people told you you wouldn't make it. You weren't really paying attention to that. And now you're moving forward, driving it forward. All of your work is going to start to pay off here. Okay. I feel as though when it comes to money, someone wants some money from you. Something that you put off to the side. It could be a debt, and they're coming in to collect. I feel like you're going to fight it for a while, but then you have to make the decision to just give the money, okay? It's not going to be something that you really want to do, but you're going to have to make the decision to part with the money, okay? So let's see what oracle card you have for this week. You have Child and Joy. This talks about opening yourself up to new beginnings. Realizing that you can be happy, Capricorn. You can be happy. You're allowed to be happy. This could also be a child that's coming into your life. I don't see any child cards, but it could be someone that's younger than you as well. Okay, and that's why you don't believe them, or you need to think about the decision that you're making. Okay, because they're coming in with all this passion. I see a lot of fire. You may also feel this way about them too, but it's like you got to figure out what your feelings are with this, okay? But this is just letting you know that you can be happy. You can have a new beginning. You can try something different, okay? So thank you so much for being here. I'll see you next week. I love you very much. Love and light.